Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Well, throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You've got to find a way to hold him under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency. I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now Rodgers. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. Protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers complete to Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Snell. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Throwing is Murray on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Morton.
Check four. Mike's 50. Watch the slant.
They'll run on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one.
4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily.
Murray fighting, lost the football. On second down now. Bond. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board. This should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. On second down, it's Jones. He'll be dropped at the 30. On third down, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Defense.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On second down, Bond. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, 86.
To throw on third down, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. On first down, Bond. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard. Throwing on second and 14. Murray steps away to his left. The Cardinals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary becomes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot.
On second down now, it's Jones. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one? But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is across midfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in.
Good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Murray.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Shotgun now from Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Watch 23. Watch 23.
On 2nd and goal, Murray, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about.
But you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Switch.
Now here's Snell, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat.
Think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Rodgers again now. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. This one fielded at the 5. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Matthew Stafford has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it.
On first down, it's Snell again. Throwing on second down. On third down, Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the formal deep. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit. Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. They go play action here on first down. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Adams has it. Complete.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. On second down, it's Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? To me, like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Rodgers now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
It's actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the...
Touchdown, Packers! From 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Starting the drive with Snell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. On second down now, Bond. 34 yards there and a first down. They had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 30 on second down. Murray, he finds Dorsett. It's complete. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Second down and goal. Murray now, third and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments. A little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll be incomplete. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. We see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value. And pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right?
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
With a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Second down, Murray sets to throw, and that is incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Morton. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun.
It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead.
Both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
A second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's got Adams on the hookup. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Yep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Now Murray. Dorsett's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This pass complete. Murray to Seals Jones. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Murray to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. To throw is Murray. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 13 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
A line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch and get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. Here's Rodgers. This complete to Jones. Rodgers to throw. Jones has it. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down. One final try now for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Arizona, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.